Before you decide whether to stay a green card holder or become a US citizen, you need to slow down and really understand what this decision means. Most people rush into this choice without thinking long term, and later they realize they missed something important. This is not just paperwork. This decision affects how freely you can travel, how secure your status is, how easily you can bring your family, and how much control you really have over your future. Many immigrants assume citizenship is always the final goal. Others avoid it completely because they are scared of losing something. The truth is, both sides are often wrong because they are not looking at the full picture. In this video, I am going to explain the real difference between a green card and US citizenship in very simple English. No legal language, no pressure, no fear tactics, just clear facts so you can decide what actually makes sense for your life in 2026 and beyond. Let us first talk about why many people choose to remain green card holders. One of the biggest reasons is nationality. Some countries do not allow dual citizenship. If you come from a country like China, India, or Japan, becoming a US citizen can mean automatically losing your original passport. For many people, that passport is not just a travel document. It is their connection to their parents, their property, their inheritance, and sometimes even their retirement benefits. Giving that up permanently is not a small sacrifice, and for some people, it simply is not worth it. There are also people who keep their original citizenship because it gives them easier travel to certain countries than a US passport. This surprises a lot of people, but it is true. Depending on where you are from, your original passport may actually give you stronger access in specific regions. For frequent travelers, this matters more than people realize. Another major reason people hesitate is taxes. The United States taxes both citizens and green card holders on worldwide income. This means even if you live abroad, even if your income comes from outside the US, you still have to deal with US tax filing. For people who plan to retire overseas, start a business abroad, or split their time between countries, this can become exhausting. Some foreign banks also avoid working with people who have US status because of reporting rules. On top of that, giving up a green card later is much easier than giving up citizenship. Renouncing citizenship is expensive, slow, and sometimes comes with additional tax consequences. That is why some people keep a green card as a flexible option. Fear also plays a big role. When you apply for citizenship, USCIS reviews your entire immigration history from the beginning, not just the last few years. Old arrests, old paperwork mistakes, dismissed cases, even things you thought were minor can come back up for review. For some people, this feels risky. They worry that something from decades ago could suddenly become a problem. Whether that fear is always justified or not, it is one of the reasons many people delay naturalization. Cost and testing stress is another factor. Citizenship is not cheap, and for many families, the application fee alone requires planning. Then there is the English and civics test. Older immigrants especially worry about interviews, accents, memorization, and understanding questions under pressure. Even though exemptions exist for some people, not everyone qualifies, and many people are not even aware of those options. Some green card holders also stay exactly where they are because life is already stable. They have jobs, families, homes, and communities. They renew their green card every 10 years, follow the rules, and do not feel limited. For them, citizenship does not feel urgent or necessary. Now let us talk about the other side, why so many people do choose to become US citizens. One of the biggest reasons is freedom of travel. The US passport allows visa-free or easier access to many countries, but the real benefit is peace of mind. Green card holders always travel with conditions. Staying outside the US for more than 6 months can trigger questions. Staying longer than a year without proper permission can cost you your residency. Even short trips can result in secondary inspection. US citizens do not live with this stress. Citizenship removes the fear of losing status just because you traveled or stayed abroad longer than expected. Another major reason is protection from deportation. Green card holders can still face immigration consequences for criminal issues, misunderstandings, or reopened cases, even from the past. There is a saying that you are one serious mistake away from losing your green card. Citizenship removes that risk for anything that happens after you naturalize. While citizens can still face fines or jail in criminal cases, they do not face detention or removal from the country. For many people, This security alone makes citizenship worth it. Family immigration is another powerful reason. Citizens can sponsor spouses, parents, and children under 21 as immediate relatives without waiting for visa numbers. This can save years. Citizens can also sponsor more types of family members, such as adult children and siblings, something green card holders cannot do at all. For families separated across borders, this difference changes lives. Citizenship also affects careers and long-term finances. Many grants, scholarships, and government programs are only available to citizens. Some professions and licenses require citizenship or are much easier to access with it. Employers often prefer citizens because there are no expiration dates or immigration concerns. Over time, this stability often leads to better opportunities and higher earnings. There is also the simple reality of being done with immigration paperwork. Green card holders must renew, update addresses, and constantly stay alert for notices. One missed deadline can create serious stress. Citizenship ends most of that. No renewals, no constant fear of mistakes. Then there are rights that only citizens have, like voting, serving on a jury, and running for public office. These rights allow full participation in society and decision making. For many people, this matters deeply. Finally, there is the emotional side. After living in the United States for many years, citizenship gives a sense of permanence. No expiration date, no plastic card controlling your future, just the feeling that this is truly home. So, which option is right for you? The honest answer is that there is no single correct choice. Your age, your family situation, your travel plans, your career, and your connection to your home country all matter. Do not rush. Do not follow what others are doing. Make a decision based on clarity, not fear. Whether you choose to stay a green card holder or become a US citizen, the most important thing is that you understand the consequences before you act. In future videos, I will explain what to do after becoming a citizen and the common mistakes people make that they could easily avoid. If this topic matters to you, make sure you stay connected.